one thing that actually happens is that when you start using this particular process, it also removes the anxiety within yourself, the energy levels, because you don't feel like you're being battered down by no's. You're seeing that this is a part of the sales process whereby you actually have to call people up multiple times. Why beat ourselves up over it? I've got another no. But here we've got actually a lot more maybes and we're moving them forward. But you'll also notice that in this particular technique, we're actually qualifying our clients even better because of this process, because it is non-confrontational with people. And when you say, well, and this will depend upon your skill sets, and that as we progress and we get better, when you can say, hey, I respect that you've actually got a cleaner in place. And can I ask you a question? This is when we get a little bit more advanced, which I'm going to be teaching you. And the person's going to say, yeah, what kind of question? He said, well, you said to me that you had a cleaner in place. Is there an opportunity for us to come and quote in case something happens to the service and you get let down somewhere? But first of all, I need you to actually do this in a non-confrontational way. Then I wanted you to become a little bit more assertive when someone says, hey, we've already got a cleaner in place. I want you to be able to do things like this, which we will role play later on. Go, hey, Bob, I can appreciate that you've got a clear in place. And can I just ask you a question? And what do you think the person's going to say? Yeah, what's the question? Well, you mentioned to me that you've got a clear in place. Is there an opportunity for us to come and quote just to see that you might even be able to get better value for money and maybe even a better service? I can't promise anything, but would you be open to that? Eventually, I want you to be able to do things like this because sometimes people just need a little bit of a tip over because changing cleaners is a hassle for many people. It means new paperwork, new security, all this. And what you're also battling is the status quo or the hesitation to change. So you've got to actually kind of be a little bit more assertive on your end to force that change. What I've just done with you guys is demonstrated the power of changing your beliefs around this by using a tag question at the end of what I said. I said, does that make sense? And everyone was going, yeah. That is the power of tag questions when used strategically when you're speaking to people. I can influence people by using tag questions and putting it at the end of a sentence. The ability to influence people presents itself all the time. You just need to start to structure your conversations a little bit more strategically so you understand what you're trying to achieve.